Alright, so what's PT2? PT2 is basically the same thing as PT1, but you're all by yourself now. Ignore that. So, PT2 will contain 35% of your AP score. You have at least 30 school days to work on it, in which you would read your stimulus packet, which has 6 sources. Using those 6 sources, you would develop a thesis in which you will write your IWA, which would be around 10% of 2,000 words.
When doing research, remember to make sure that the information you obtain are from credible sources. Make sure to check who wrote the source and when it was written. The date of the source is important because you want it to be as relevant as possible. There are tools that will be given to you called the CRAP test and the Raven test. Both of these tools are useful in order to verify that the information you have researched is safe to use. You can also use the databases that the school provides on its websites. Even if you have the sources you will use for your paper prior to you writing it, it is possible that you will continue to conduct research when you are writing your IWA. Remember to cite the sources you use and give credit where credit is due. Avoid plagiarism.
The IWA is the abbreviation for individual written argument. As stated in the name, the argument is individual, so you must write your own assertions by utilizing your research to support your thesis. When using your research, it should be clear and concise. Your argument should be able to be easy to find in your essay. Make sure that you include your lenses in your argument, and the materials in the stimulus packet should be apparent. Make sure you have someone else read your argument, and they will tell you if it's trash or not. Don't cry, and you'll be fine. Try to avoid emotional appeals, and your argument should be unbiased.
Alright, the IMP is your individual multimedia presentation. It should be 6 to 8 minutes long, and you will answer 2 oral defense questions at the end. You would want to use hand gestures and use a loud, clear voice. You also want to avoid overcrowding your slides.
What up? We're going to be talking about what to wear during your PT2 presentation. I was going to change this video and then I realized this is a perfect example of what you don't want to wear. So you don't want to wear informal clothing. You don't want to wear athletic shorts, sweatpants. I wouldn't even say leggings. You want to look presentable. Maybe Easter dinner, Thanksgiving lunch. That's what you want to look like. So let's get into some outfits that you should and should not wear. 1. No. Boardwalk attire, not for PT2. Next. While I'm going to the grocery store? No. Cute substitute teacher? Yeah. Ooh. No. Yes. Flannel? Yes. Casual but presentable. Flip-flops? No. Most importantly, you want to look presentable during your presentation. After all, it is your AP exam score. Oh, welcome back to PT2 Tips with Maddie Schick. I forgot you were still here. So, we've already gone over what outfits to wear, what's appropriate, what's not. What's also important to remember is that you need to refrain from stuttering as much as possible. So occasionally say, or like, is okay, don't panic, keep going. You don't want to waste time panicking over past mistakes, but you also don't want to waste time saying, because you didn't take the time to memorize your lines. So make sure, before presentation day, you have your lines down. It's okay to occasionally go off the script, but you should know exactly what you want to say and what time you should hit before you get there. So on presentation day, you're not panicking that you're going over the time or you're going too fast, or if you forgot information or if you said too much. Next thing, note cards. Don't be afraid to use them, but what you don't want to do is load the note card up with your entire script, because you will not have time to find the information you're looking for, or you'll just end up reading off the entire note card, which is not going to look good and it's going to be awkward, so don't do it. What I recommend is that you put information that will not be on your PowerPoint slide, because what is on your PowerPoint slide is for your audience, not for you, and things that you're going to forget. So a specific percentage, statistic, an attribution. So Professor Madeline Schick from Pittsburgh University, that's something you might want to put on this note card. just like little key terms or numbers that will help you remember something and get you through the presentation, because you're not expected to memorize every single thing. Going off on note cards, like I just said, your PowerPoint should not have, it should not basically be your script. It should be something that the audience can get key terms, the key point, the main idea of the PowerPoint slide. You don't want to put too much on there, you don't want to put too little. And you also don't want to put appeals to emotion. So say you're doing a presentation on abortion, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. Murphy will go over that because it's just a touchy subject and it's boring and people have already gone over it, and it's just like, touchy subject, don't want to do it, controversial, no, don't do it. But say you're doing that, you don't want to put like a mother on the side of the road, just like, because that's not, if I memorized my point, if I memorized the script that I was supposed to follow for this video, I wouldn't be stuttering. So learn from me, do as I say, not as I do, and memorize your lines. But anyway, as I was saying, you don't want to use appeals to emotion. So you want to have, just like your outfit, you want your presentation to be formal, but you also want it to bring your viewers in. Key terms, maybe on the transition slide, make it so that each bullet point comes up separately from the press of the clicker. But simple information, don't load the slides up just for you. Make the slide, and then after you're finished, look at it from an audience member, like, would I be falling asleep during this presentation? Would it be interesting to me? Does this make sense? Important things. Be considerate of your viewers. Oh my god, you're still here? Well, just a few last tips before you go. So maybe ask yourselves, well, Maddie, what did you do to prepare? Well, all my note cards, like I said, I started with putting my whole script on there, and then my group met up at Starbucks, and we timed each slide and rehearsed it so we knew at which time mark we were going to be at. So when we were presenting, we knew whether or not to speed up or slow down, because we knew that, say, at slide 6, we were at the 6-minute mark. I just realized I was just talking as if I was talking about PT1, so backtrack. That's just an extra trip, whatever, we're gonna keep it. When I was on my own, I did rehearse in front of my mirror, which I'm in front of right now. And I rehearsed in front of my parents and my sister, and they gave their, you should change this line, or this doesn't make sense, or I think this should be switched. Don't be afraid to ask for input, it's very important. But most importantly, just memorize your lines, because confidence is key. Even if your presentation is not the best, confidence goes a long way. So, you know, be confident. There's a difference between transgender students in the United States report higher rates of harassment and there's reason that, and transgender students in the United States report higher rates of harassment and bullying than non-LGBT students. Damn, that was so much better than the first, because confidence in remembering your lines. So, remember to do that. Rehearse in front of pets, family, the mirror, anything. Make sure you're prepared on presentation day. Thanks for watching. I'm Madeline Schick, and I'm about to take a nap.